लिंक भेजना, लिंक भेजना। अरे नहीं आ रहा है, देखा मैं। बढ़िया बढ़िया।
Hello and warm welcome again. It's the quarterfinal stage that we are in, and it's in between IIT Kanpur and IIT Kharagpur. Two gone, it's 6-1. IIT Kanpur, they are batting first at the moment, and they have lost a wicket early. We'll try to have that good partnership here. Still have that 18 more overs left, so one good partnership can change a lot of things that we have seen in the past, and that's what the plan will be of these two batters. Ravi is again searching for the wicket. Oh, beautiful stumping there at the back by the keeper. Throws it down onto the stumps just in case he moved out on the crease, but he's safe inside the crease, so no appeal in that. Ravi already got a wicket in his first over, and he has that capacity. He's just repeating the pattern in each and every match. Just Saidi Kanpur need to be very careful because in the previous matches, Saidi Kharagpur, they were fantastic with the bowling. Just able to collapse the batting lineup of the opponents. They don't want to lose the wicket, don't want to repeat that pattern because it's a must-win game for the teams. Team who's going to win is surely going to qualify for the semis. So need to hang in there, have a good total in the board. 140, 50, it's a decent total, and if you get more than that, then it's cherry on top for you. Beaten, totally beaten. That is an excellent delivery. He's not going to miss his line and length. Have to find a plan to tackle the pacers in the initial overs. That is the third over we are in, and we still have that 3 more overs left in the power play. We'll be looking for 40 to 50 at least in the power play, and at the same time they don't want to lose the wicket as well. 3 times beaten. It's very economical in the initial overs, and it's effective bowling from Ravi. In each and every match, he just comes in and get a wicket for the team. That's the plan of Ravi. So far, he's really good. Single has been taken in this over. Still have that 2 more balls left. Is then the ball travels quickly, but the fielder is right there, the third man, so he's not gonna take a single. Not more than that. IIT Kanpur also, they have a good start in the previous matches. Won couple of matches there. But this is best versus best, so need to be hang on, need to be careful on each and every ball. Govind is on strike. Not to end that over. 3 gone, it's 8 for 1. IIT Kanpur. Good shot that is. It finds a fielder straight away. Wrong side is back totally inside the circle. There are the fielders. Square leg is there. Mid wicket is there. You need to be very accurate if you are trying to pierce the gap. If you are looking for a single, just a slight gap is there. Went for the big shot and finds the fielder. Another wicket falls down. IIT Kanpur struggling at the moment. And the celebration started for IIT Kharagpur. They're getting what they want, and Sanjeev strikes this time. This is a deadly combination they are having here. They will always try to take that wickets, and we have seen his potential. Sanjeev also, he just comes in and takes the wicket. That's an important wicket. He just went for the big shot and then finds a fielder at the mid-off. Easy catch that is. He maintained the balance at the last moment and then took a catch. It's going to be 8 for 2. Partnership started in the bowling unit, with the bowlers have got wickets on their name early in the game, and again they are just magnificent in the starting overs. Just wanted to grab a single, and I think they have come. No, they haven't come for that. Will be settling down with the dot. Just try to hang in. That's an important message for the batters. It's the important thing they need to focus on. Easier said than done. That's very tough to tackle the bowlers. With one strategy that you need to hang in there somehow. Just safe. He just safe. The ball couldn't reach the fielder there. Otherwise, would have been the third wicket. It was a low full toss. Wasn't expecting that. He just wanted to punish the ball hard. Wanted to take that opportunity to go for the big shot, and then hasn't got a proper connection with the bat. It was there, but it came from the bat, I think. Also, if it hits the bats, then also it's gonna miss that leg stump. It is hitting the ankle there of the batter. He's safe because he came forward, one thing, and the second thing is That impact was outside leg. He's surely outside the leg stump there. Magnificent bowling so far from Sanjeev. He's bowling his second over and 3 runs only on his name. And a big wicket in this over. Not ready for that. He's coming back for another. Last ball is there in the fourth over. Aged and taken. Oh, dropped it. He tried his level best. It would have been a perfect catch. Would have been the best catch of this match. He came and just leading edge has been taken, and just have a look at that. Oh, puts that down in the last moment. End of an over. 4 overs we have completed, and now the last 2 overs will be there of the power play. 9 for 2 is the score. Ravi is going to continue. That's a good strategy. Moving forward with Ravi's over is effective, and they're looking for another wicket, and Ravi can bring that wicket to you. So that's why they are continuing with that. And now it's going to be crucial overs that are coming for the batters as well, because 9 for 2 is the score. They will try to improvise the run rate as well. Speed was definitely there, but hasn't been given. The ball pitched outside. It's turned outside a bit after pitching. Got that lit momentum. IIT Kharagpur again, they have won the toss and they elected to field first. And they know their potential. They just want to restrict that total beyond 100. And if they play like that, if they ball like that, then it's easy for them to restrict that total under 100. Alok is on strike. He's playing at 1. He has faced that 4 deliveries so far. On the other side, Govind is on 5 from 9. It's going to be a wide. That's going to be a gift. You miss that line down the leg, and it's always easy for the umpire then to call it as a wide. Came from the mid of the bat, and that's a breather. It's a classical shot that has played by Alok. Alok का ये अनोखा शॉट बॉल को अपने तरफ आने दिया और फिर बल्ले का मुख खोला. कमाल का टाइमिंग. मिड ऑफ पे फील्डर तैनात था, लेकिन वो देखते रह गए बस. पहली बाउंड्री बहुत लंबे समय के बाद, ये इससे कॉन्फिडेंस ज्यादा बढ़ेगा. किसी भी बैट्समैन के पास अगर ये विकल्प होता है, अच्छे से शॉट लगता है, तो फिर वो कॉन्फिडेंस बढ़ता है. तो क्रीज के काफी अंदर रहेगा खड़े. वो क्रीज का भरपूर इस्तेमाल करना चाहते, लेट खेलना चाहते शॉट्स को, अपने आप को ज्यादा समय देना चाहते. जब आप फ्रंट फुट पे खड़े होते तो फिर आपको वो कम समय मिलता है, इससे आप बीट भी हो सकते हो. बढ़िया शॉट था ये, बिल्कुल बल्ले के बीचों बीच से आया था. पहुंच गए क्रीज में गोविंद. देख रहे थे बॉल को, सिंगल चाहते थे नहीं, लेकिन उसके बाद में देखा कि थोड़ा सा फंबल हो रहा है, तो फिर वो भाग पड़े और कंप्लीट किया 1 रन. लेकिन ये शॉट चाहिए, ऐसे शॉट चाहिए, ऐसे शॉट अगर आएंगे दोनों बल्लेबाजों से तो फिर मजा आ जाएगा, तो दबाव हट जाएगा पूरी तरह से। ये वाइड होगी, पैर से लग के गई है शायद, एक्सपेक्ट भी कर रहे थे वो बैटर की वाइड होगा, लेकिन अंपायर ने साफ मना किया। 5 के बाद 16 पे 2, कुछ अच्छे शॉट देखने के लिए मिले, बल्ले का संपर्क अच्छा देखने के लिए मिला इस ओवर में। तो आने वाले ओवर में क्या रणनीति होगी ये अब देखने वाली बात है। आखिरी ओवर पावर प्ले की। अब संजीव को रोक लगाइए, नए बॉलर के साथ जाना चाहेंगे क्रूशियल ओवर में। इनके पास स्पिनर्स भी काफी अच्छे हैं, लेफ्ट आर्म स्पिनर्स, राइट आर्म स्पिनर्स दोनों अच्छे, लेकिन संजीव के साथ ही उतरे, काफी विचार किया, काफी विचार, उसके बाद में संजीव को ही सौंपी है गेंदबाजी। अच्छी सोच है, क्योंकि पावर प्ले के आखिरी ओवर है, तो फिर 2 ओवर उनके स्पेल की बचती है, इसमें से एक अभी कंप्लीट करेंगे, उसके बाद में स्पिनर्स को इंट्रोड्यूस किया जाएगा। सिंगल चाहते थे, थोड़ा सा मिक्सअप, लेकिन फील्डर से काफी दूर था, इस वजह से आसानी से कंप्लीट हो पाएगा। ये मिक्सअप ने काफी परेशान किया है, पिछले मैचेस में हमने देखा था उसका परिणाम। जोखिम जब भी होती है तो फिर वो चांस होता है बॉलर्स के पास, फील्डर के पास, वो डायरेक्ट हिट अगर आती है तो हमेशा दिक्कत देती है। Still have that 5 more balls in the power play. Oh, that's a spicy bouncer. That's an absolutely a great delivery. They say if you want to ball a bouncer, then it should be on the shoulders at least, and that's why he's at his best in his bowling. He exactly knew what needs to be done. Wanted to go for the bouncer, and that's an accurate line. Hitting the body, hitting the shoulder. And then comes a slow one, straight under the bat. That confuses the batter. The previous ball was back of length, and now it's fuller length. So if he's so good in that, he can switch up around in the next ball. Then it always confuses the ball batter. What a catch! It should have been the catch of the tournament. He dives that off and got that catch. It's a magnificent take by the fielder. The wicket is going to be on the name of Sanjeev, but incredible work by the fielder there at the back. He has to go back to the pavilion. He chips that in the air. The fielder saw that opportunity and creates that opportunity for himself. Dives that towards his right and gone. That is a second wicket on the name of Sanjeev. Just have a look at that. Just wanted to flick that. Flicks it. It's in the air. Oh, it's just extraordinary. He maintained that balance and then took a catch. And that kind of a support you need. And IIT Kharagpur, they are getting it always in each and every game. The fielders are on point. They will not miss any opportunity. They put their hearts in each and every opportunity. 17 for 3 is the score now. 2 more balls left in the power play. That is a big trouble, IIT Kanpur. Somebody has to do a great job here. Otherwise, it would be easy for IIT Kharagpur to get that victory. Because they will restrict the total under 100. That is going to be the primary motto of IIT Kharagpur from here on. as they've got that 3 wickets initially in the power play. They will try to grab more. Tried for the bouncer, but it's just that he missed his line and length. It's going very wide from the line of the white. He's been brilliant. He has done a great job. He's bowling his third over and only 5 runs came. Let's see whether they will come back for the second. No, still down with single. So 5 runs from this over, from this spell of Sanjeev. He's bowling his third over, remember, and he has got already 2 wickets on his name. A dream start again for Sanjeev. दबदबा बना के रखा है यहाँ पे बॉलर्स ने. फील्डर्स अच्छा योगदान दे रहे. फिर से छड़ में डालने की कोशिश. वही फील्डर मौजूद जिन्होंने एक अच्छा कैच पकड़ा था. इस बार थोड़ा सा ऊपर से चला गया वो थ्रो. तो 6 के बाद 20 पे 3 है बोर्ड पे. तो यहाँ से क्या रणनीति अपनाएंगे ये देखने वाली बात है. सिंगल्स डबल स्ट्राइक रोटेशन ये तो रहेगा ही रहेगा, लेकिन जो बड़ा टोटल हम देख रहे क्या वो आ पाएगा 140 150 का, ये आने वाला समय बताएगा. पावर प्ले खड़गपुर के नाम रहा है. जिस तरह से गेंदबाजी हुई है वो बिल्कुल पकड़ के रखने की कोशिश, और एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी कैच भी देखने के लिए मिला उसी समय इसी ओवर में. संजीव अभी थोड़ी देर के लिए रुक जाएंगे मुझे लगता है. अब स्पिनर्स चालू करेंगे अपना जादू. केवल 6 रन दिए संजीव ने. 3 ओवर डाल चुके, 2 बड़े विकेट इनके नाम. तो हर एक गेंदबाज यहाँ पे विकेट निकाल सकता है, वो दमखम रखता है. तो किसको आप पिक करोगे ये भी देखने वाली बात होती है. सुनील अभी अभी आए मैदान पे, वही स्ट्राइक पे. गोविंद दूसरी तरफ से साथ पे संभाल के खेलते हुए. उनको संभाल के खेलना पड़ेगा गोविंद को आखिर तक. सांबाकर शायद अटैक में आ रहे. बीच ओवर्स में, मिडिल ओवर्स में स्पिनर्स का दबदबा चलता है. ये पैटर्न है, ये तो हिस्ट्री है, सबको मालूम है इस टूर्नामेंट की. स्पिनर्स आते हैं और अपना जादू दिखा जाते हैं. इस मैच में भी वही उम्मीद होगी. तो अभी अच्छा स्टार्ट दे चुका है. पेसर्स सब बेहतरीन थे. अब बारी है स्पिनर्स की. वाइट के साथ शुरुआत करेंगे सांबाकर. बीच ओवर्स में एक और स्पिनर आता है सांबाकर को सपोर्ट करने के लिए. वहीं पे पूरी कहानी चेंज होती है और दबदबा बनाने में कामयाब होती है IIT खड़गपुर. काउंटर अटैक एक बढ़िया ऑप्शन रहता है, वो बढ़िया विकल्प रहता है आपके पास, लेकिन वो संभाल के खेलना पड़ेगा. जब भी आपको आपके विकेट जाते हैं इनिशियली, तो फिर आपके मन में थोड़ा सा डाउट रहता है कि बड़े शॉट तक के लिए जाऊंगा तो फिर वो अगर कनेक्शन अच्छा हुआ नहीं तो आउट होने का भी संभावना होती है. फ्लाइट दिया था, इनवाइट किया था, लेकिन ग्राउंडेड शॉट ये बेहतर है. आप जोर से मार सकते हो लेकिन ग्राउंडेड रहने की कोशिश करो. अगर हवा में खेलना चाहते हो तो फिर जरा बच के. जब आपको वो कॉन्फिडेंस होगा कि आपका वो शॉट दूरी तय कर पाएगा, तभी जाके वो खेलिए लॉफ्टेड शॉट. अदरवाइज आप ग्राउंडेड शॉट में उतनी ताकत के साथ बाउंड्रीज हासिल कर सकते हो. ये देखिए पूरी तरह से अंदर की तरफ आई गेंद, एकदम लास्ट मोमेंट में बच गए. बैट को बीच में लेके आए. नए बल्लेबाज है सुनील, अभी अभी आए, 2 गेंद खेल चुके हैं, तो फिर थोड़ा सा मुश्किल जरूर होगा पिक करने के लिए. यहाँ पे विकेट गंवाने नहीं चाहेंगे IIT कानपुर, खासकर स्पिनर्स के खिलाफ. अच्छा शॉट, खुद को समय दिया और फिर समय ने उनको समय दिया। कमाल का ये शॉट, कैप में पूरे 4 रन मिलेंगे। ये पहली बाउंड्री सुनील के बल्ले से। देखिए काफी विड्थ मिला, काफी पीछे गेंद की थी तो फिर ये तोहफा था और यहाँ पे कहाँ चूकने वाले, चाहे कौन सा भी बल्लेबाज हो, अगर आपको वो टाइम मिलता है तो फिर ये एक आसान सा शॉट वो कैप में खेल सकते हो आप। खराब गेंद थी, जैसे आप आगे रख रहे हो वैसे ही रखने की कोशिश करनी पड़ेगी और जानते हैं कि क्या करना है। एक आध गेंद बुरी भी पड़ जाए उसके बाद में कम बैक करना जानते हैं। यहाँ पे लाइन से भटके, वाइड होगा, सिंगल मिल जाएगा, 1 रन और छोड़ दीजिए उनके टोटल में। आखिरी गेंद इस ओवर की, तो सिंगल मिल जाएगा। वो स्ट्राइक रखेंगे शायद अपने पास अगले ओवर के लिए। बिल्कुल स्ट्राइक रोटेशन ऑन है और यही करना पड़ेगा। 28 पे 3 है, एक और गेंद बाकी। When you slash harder, and that's the perfect example of that shot. With an offer, and he's not gonna miss that. 2 boundaries came from that over. Just trying to counter attack, and that's a gift that has been offered by the bowler, having that short pitch length, and they will not miss that. Just having a classy shot to take a boundary. That came from the Govind's bat. That's a big over. 2 boundaries and then maximum 2 boundaries and then singles and doubles. 12 runs from that over of Samba. 32 for 3 after 7. Battle started off freeing their arms, and they will try to continue that when the bat deliveries came. They will try to go for the boundaries for sure because they need a good total on the board, and that's why when you are getting that gift, make sure that you are going to hit for the boundary. You are going to take that maximum advantage out of that. Suman is really fantastic in the previous match. He's wonderful. He's taking that wickets for the team. I think 2 to 3 wickets have been taken in the middle overs from Suman. With the way they started off with the spinners, I think they will try to go hard on spinners. They will try to put more pressure in the middle overs on the bowlers. Sunil also in the previous match he played a wonderful innings for IIT Kanpur. One of those matches I am not able to understand. They can go for one more over with Ravi. They can surely complete his spell because he is the bowler. He is the go-to bowler, and they can bring the spinners in with Suman. I think he's gonna take that wicket. That's my prediction says. We'll see whether he's gonna take that wicket in this over or not. Ball turned halfway around. It is just a run came from his back. A single has been taken in that. Oh, beautiful ball that is. He has to play that on front foot. He played it on the back foot, and no moment of the legs there. 3 for 3. 3 more balls to go. That's takes the aerial route. Oh, couldn't reach. Couldn't take it in their hands. The opportunity was created. We were talking about the wicket. And I'm half right. If he would have been take that tech catch, then would have been a great prediction from my side. Flight always invites the batter, and he's really good at that. To send that invitation to the batters to go for the lofted shots. He's okay if he's gonna get a boundary or maximum, but he's trying. He's gonna try to invite the batters more to play that lofted shots. Again, a flight just over the fielder, just over the fielder. Gonna get a boundary again, Sunil. The boundaries are coming. That's important. Clears the fielder at the mid on there. He tried his level best, but just over the head of the fielder there at the mid on. Sometimes taking a risk will reward you, and sometimes it's gonna regret you. At the moment, that taking a risk is rewarding the batters. Again, just away from the fielder there. Couple of chances in this over. Half chances, you would say. 7 run came from the over of Suman. 39 for 3 after 8. Change in the bowling attack. Sambakar, he was bowling and he's just expensive in that. Quickly, the captain changed bowling. I would love to see that. Vishwajit now is again a pacer. Medium pacer, maybe. Good rotation of the bowlers there. They saw that he's getting expensive. Two boundaries that has been taken on that over, so he stopped him, and now they have come up with another option. Vishwajit 40 for 3, building a good partnership here. These two batters really doing a great job for the team. Bang! Straight as an arrow, but hasn't got a good connection with the bat. Surely finds a fielder at the boundary line. That connection wasn't enough to clear the boundary row. Surely gonna get a single. Sunil, he can have that potential. He can go for the big shots, and we have seen his potential in the previous matches. He can go for that. It's just that he's waiting for the right moment, right ball to come, and he's gonna smash you off. Cuts that harder, but that's a clean stop by the fielder. Extraordinary effort again to stop that, and just whole team is cheering for that. I think he's injured also. We'll have to see on that. Fielders are putting their hearts to save that runs, to take that opportunities. Just have a look at that clinical stop by the fielder at the back there. And I think he's being hit. Something is facing the difficulties in his right shoulder, maybe. He dives in towards his left, and that body weight has been shifted towards that. Sure, we'll be waiting to see the confirmation. We'll be waiting to see what has happened. Both the batters are playing at the 14, building a good partnership there, and Sunil is having that experience, and He will try to stick in till the last moment. Govind also will try to improve that run rate at this point of time. Current run rate is of 5, close to 5. They will surely gonna increase that. We are in the ninth over. If they are able to give it, they are able to carry that momentum. If they are able to stick in there till the last moment, then we can see that good total on the board. 140, 130 at least. We will be able to see if these two batters hang it the 20th over. Again finds a fielder. No worries. 3 runs came from these overs. One more ball to go. Kharagpur will be looking for the wicket, another wicket. Will try to put a break on this partnership. And for that, they need the wickets. Vishwadit completed his first over there. 3 runs came from that. 42 for 3 is the score. Now again, Sambakar is having the ball in his hand. I think they have changed his end. Maybe he's gonna get a help from that different end. That's why they stopped him for a while and then bring him back. It's always important to see that also from which end the bowler is gonna help. Just having a good spin here from this end so far. This first ball, and that's a quality spin he is getting. Oh, just away from the fielder was a pitch. And there is a chance. The throw was in place, but by the time he completes his run, he drags his bat inside the crease. Sunil. That was a risky run though. The ball was straight away going towards the fielder. Still able to get that single. Light on offer. Just a magnificent connection with the bat and just a misfield. The cover up is there, the backup is there at the boundary line, so they will be settling down with a single. Kambakar is bowling at the moment. He's bowling really good as compared to his first over. Sunil, he's gonna take his time because he knew that he's gonna hit you hard once he's gonna settle down. This time got an opportunity. The fielder will be there. Just watching the ball. Couldn't stop that. Another boundary came from Sunil's bat. Just when we were discussing that, he's gonna hit you hard. Just waiting for the bat ball to come. And he's just trying to settle down. He's always ready to punish the ball hard when it's in his slot. He misses that totally at the boundary line. That would have been the 4th wicket then if he would have taken that catch. Last ball of this over. Good partnership that is building up here. Good to see that. Quicker one, ready for that again. Places the ball in the gap and he's surely gonna get a single. Keeping the strike in the upcoming over. 10 gone, it's 49 for 3. IIT Kanpur. Half the innings is done here. We'll have that one more half. The 10 overs will be there. Short drinks will have been taken for the refreshment, and they will be planning a few things, IIT Kharagpur, because they have got a decent start. And these two batters just carried a good burden, carrying that responsibility, and they are magnificent. 15 Govind is got from 22. And on the other side, Sunil has got 20 from 15. So IIT Kharagpur will be looking for a wicket. The plan will be simple: to take more wickets, to take that wickets in bulk, and put that pressure on the batters and restrict that total under 110 at least. But if these two batters hang in there, Suman is exceptional. Sunil, sorry for that, Sunil is exceptional. On the other side, Govind is also supporting good. He can bat really well, and he's batting really well at the moment. So if these two batters hang in a good total, they would expect, and that's what the plan will be. One batter will try to anchor, and one batter will try to go for that big shots after the 12th, 13th over. Vijit is going to continue from other end. So they will be going with one medium pacer and spinner on the other side. Smashed, but finds a fielder at the point. Only a single on that occasion. Sunil quickly moves into the 20s now. 21 from 16, so he's maintaining his strike rate as well. Govind just holding his bat. 50 comes up on the board with that single. Was in, yeah. He's safe. Stop that boundary, but surely gonna receive that couple of runs on the board. Coming back for the second and completes that easily. Just a good chip in the air and got double on that occasion. It's away from the fielder. He exactly knew. He exactly placed the ball where he wanted to place that. He saw the gap and took an advantage. Oh, really gonna miss everybody up. The last moment fielder came in and stopped that boundary. Only a single came in that ball. अच्छा शॉट तक कनेक्शन काफी बेहतरीन हो रहा है. थोड़ा सा रूम क्रिएट करना चाह रहे हैं यहाँ पे बल्लेबाज, लेकिन कनेक्शन बेहतरीन और स्वीट स्पॉट हमेशा ढूंढने में कामयाब. इस बार सिंगल तो मिल जाएगा आसानी से. कैप में है बॉल, दूसरे के लिए भी आना चाहेंगे और आ भी जाएंगे आसानी से. तो फील्ड खुल चुकी है. उसका थोड़ा सा एडवांटेज बैटर्स को होता है, सिर्फ बैटर्स को खासकर. वो आसानी से सिंगल्स डबल्स के साथ स्ट्राइक रोटेशन को ऑन रख सकते हैं. और जब भी एक खराब गेंद आती है, जब भी थोड़ी सी विड्थ मिलती है, तो फिर आप बड़ा प्रहार कर सकते हो. यही रणनीति अपनाने की कोशिश है. अब तक सफलता मिली है उनको इसी रणनीति के साथ आगे बढ़ते हुए. इस बार भी बड़ा प्रहार कैप में और देखे जाएगा पूरे 4. यहाँ पे रोकने में नाकामयाब होंगे फील्डर्स. बढ़िया शॉट, संपर्क बेहतरीन. बॉल को अंतिम समय तक देख रहे थे, फिर बल्ले को घुमाया जोर से. पॉइंट और कवर्स के बीच में से ये ढूंढ के निकाला चौका. बड़ी ओवर ये भी. 12 रन, 12 नहीं लेकिन 8-9 रन तो बिल्कुल आए उस बाउंड्री के साथ, क्योंकि दो 2 बार वो सिंगल्स और एक डबल, उसके बाद में एक चौके के साथ ओवर की समाप्ति। तो रन रेट अभी थोड़ा सा इंक्रीज होते हुए 5 के ऊपर जा चुका है। 11 के बाद 59 पे 3 IIT कानपुर। सांबा के साथ कंटिन्यू करेंगे अगले ओवर में। वो विकेट की तलाश है। एक समय के लिए ऐसा लगा था कि हिस्ट्री रिपीट होगी क्या, लेकिन ये 2 बल्लेबाज आए और ज्यादा कोई मौका दिया नहीं फील्डर्स को। 1-2 बार मौका जरूर बना था गोविंद के लिए, हवा में खेला था शॉट, 2 बार वो कैच पकड़ नहीं पाए, उस वजह से वो पार्टनरशिप बिल्ड हो रही है। सुनील का ये कमाल का प्रदर्शन यहाँ पे 19 गेंदों में 27 पे खेल रहे। पुल किया है जोर से, फील्डर के पास 1 मील पाएगा और ये बल्ले को घुमाएंगे अब सुनील। इनके पास वो काफी अच्छा दमखम है, अच्छा पोटेंशियल है कि वो एक बड़े शॉट के लिए जा सकते हैं। कभी भी थोड़ी सी विड्थ मिली, जैसे कि अभी मिली थी, पुल किया लेकिन सीधा फील्डर मौजूद, उसी के हाथों में गई गेंद। कैप में कमाल का ये शॉट, 4 रन मिल जाएंगे। एक और बाउंड्री, इस बार गोविंद के बल्ले से। ज्यादा रूम दे बैठ रहे कहीं ना कहीं, फील्डर मौजूद था लेकिन ना देखते रह गए, फील्डर बने दर्शक, स्टॉप कर नहीं पाए अंतिम समय पे भी। यही चाहिए यहाँ पे IIT कानपुर को, जितनी ये पार्टनरशिप आगे बढ़ेगी उतनी ही अच्छी टोटल अपने के हमें देखने के लिए मिलेगी। सांबाकर थोड़े से महंगे साबित होते हुए। हवा में है और ये मैसिव बाउंड्री, 1 बाउंस बाउंड्री के बाद एक और बाउंड्री, कॉन्सिक्यूटिव बाउंड्रीज यहाँ पे पूरी तरह से यहाँ पे डोमिनेंस। उनको पता है कि थोड़ी सी मिस कर गए लाइन तो फिर उस तोहफे को कबूल करना चाहते थे और किया भी। एक और बाउंड्री, रन रेट बेहतरीन, अब 69 पे पहुंच चुका है ये आंकड़ा, रन बॉल के सिनेरियो पे पहुंच चुका है लगभग। बढ़िया प्लेसमेंट ये भी,
चले बिसु बिसु बढ़िया बॉलिंग, बढ़िया बॉल बिसु, अपना वाला डालेगा बिसु, अपना बॉल बिसु। बढ़िया बिसु बिसु, अपना वाला नाइस बॉलिंग। चलो बॉयज, थोड़ा आवाज निकालेंगे बॉयज, चलो भाई बॉलिंग करो, एक बॉलिंग करो बॉयज, चलो इस ओवर में। बढ़िया बॉल बिसु, बढ़िया हो रहा है, ओके थोड़ा
ये बढ़िया शॉट है, गैप में है, लेकिन फील्डर मौजूद कवर अप के लिए, 1 रन मिल पाएगा।
बॉलिंग बिसु, बॉलिंग है।
यहाँ पे तो तोहफा था, ये एक्साइटमेंट में अपील काफी दूर थी, लेग स्टंप से मिस कर जाती फॉर श्योर। वो उनको भी पता था कहीं ना कहीं सिंगल मिल जाएगा एक और। सुनील स्ट्राइक पे, 73 पे 3 स्कोर, तो यहाँ से मुझे लगता है कि 140 आना चाहिए। गैप में ढकेल दिया, गैप में एक लंबा चेस करना पड़ा, दूरी तय करनी पड़ी फील्डर को, और 2 रन आसानी से प्राप्त करेंगे सुनील। और ये कमाल की बल्लेबाजी हुई है, वो सहायता करनी पड़ेगी जिस तरह से आए, और दोनों बल्लेबाजों ने वो रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी अपने कंधों पे ली, और फिर वो एक अच्छी पार्टनरशिप भी बिल्ड की। इस पार्टनरशिप को आगे लेके जाना पड़ेगा, आखिर तक ले जाएंगे मुझे लगता है। अच्छी गेंद थी, आके रखा था, काफी ज्यादा समय था नहीं बाजों को खोलने का, तो फिर सम्मान देते हुए ये भी अच्छी कोशिश। आखिर ये ओवर अच्छी अब तक, अब अंत अच्छा करना चाहेंगे इस ओवर का। शुरुआत तो अच्छी की है, अभी तक निभाया है, केवल 4 रन आए इस ओवर में। ये अच्छा रोका है, मैं कहूंगा बड़े जोर से वो शॉट लगाया था, नजरें जमा के रखी वहां पे, और उस बाउंड्री को रोका। शायद फील्डर था वहां पे पीछे बैकवर्ड पॉइंट पे, बट शायद वो रोक नहीं पाता। 13 के बाद 75 पे 3 IIT कानपुर। We will be having 7 more overs in this first innings. Who's going to take up a charge in the bowling now? Because they badly want that wicket. They badly want to put a break on this partnership. And who's going to be the bowler who can take that responsibility and take that wicket for the team? That's what we need to see now. One more option we can see there. This guy has taken a wonderful catch just before some time. Now he's just trying to impress with the bowling as well. Good ball, that is. Vishal Gupta is the bowler, new bowler coming in. He has a good catching capacity that we have seen, that he dives that off and got that catch, important catch to take that wicket. Now it's time to showcase his talent with the bat, with the ball into the slot. That is a magnificent delivery. Just right on the money. Attempted that wide Yorker and he was absolutely good with that. Well, that's a legal delivery. He's expecting that wide, but it's just inside the line of the wide. ये भी बढ़िया गेंद थी, कमाल का ये खिलाड़ी अभी तक तो काफी ज्यादा प्रभावित किया हुआ है। फील्डिंग के साथ वो अच्छा कैच, अब बॉलिंग के साथ अच्छा प्रदर्शन। यहाँ पे 1 रन आया है, 3 डॉट्स, लेकिन सुनील शायद एक बड़े शॉट का प्रयास करेंगे इस ओवर में। अब काफी ज्यादा फ्लैट थी, आने दिया बॉल को अपनी तरफ, प्लेस किया ग्राउंडेड शॉट, लेकिन फील्डर मौजूद है बैकवर्ड पॉइंट पे, 1 ही रन मिल पाएगा। वो ज्यादा रूम दे नहीं रहे बल्लेबाजों को, वो समय दे नहीं रहे क्योंकि काफी ज्यादा आगे रख रहे गेंद को। 3 रन इस ओवर की। अपील तो काफी जोर से, लेकिन लेग स्टंप एक बड़ा इशू था वहां पे। 1 रन मिल पाएगा। 1 रन के साथ ओवर की समाप्ति। 14 के बाद 78 पे 3 IIT कानपुर। बहुत दूर खींचिए, इस पार्टनरशिप की दाद देनी पड़ेगी, क्रेडिट देना पड़ेगा इन दो बैटर्स को। तो सुमन को फिर से अटैक में बुलाया है, विकेट चाहते हैं। क्या वो विकेट दे पाएंगे सुमन? वो अपना विकेटों का कॉलम भी भरना चाहेंगे, 2 ओवर बचते हैं उनके। कहीं ना कहीं यहाँ पे विकेट की तलाश है, वो चाहिए विकेट यहाँ पे IIT खड़गपुर को, नहीं तो ये 2 बैटर्स अगर आखिर तक डटे रहे तो फिर वो बढ़िया टोटल हो सकती है बोर्ड पे। एक रन चाहते हैं यहाँ पे, मिल जाएगा शायद, बिल्कुल। विकेट कीपर वही समझाते हुए कि आप यहाँ पे थ्रो कर सकते हो। ओ यहाँ पे छूट गया, पहुंच गए थे लेकिन इस बार वो कैच खो नहीं पाया। फील्डर तैनात था, यहाँ पे बड़ी विकेट हो सकती थी। मुश्किल कैच जरूर था, लेकिन वो अगर पकड़ लेते तो फिर वो चौथी विकेट का पतन हो जाता, ब्रेक लग जाता पार्टनरशिप के ऊपर। फिर से देखेंगे एक बार, हवा में थी गेंद, पहुंच गए थे, ये लेना चाहिए था। प्रयास तो वही था, बड़ा शॉट खेलने का, लेकिन वो संपर्क उतना खास नहीं। फिर भी 2 रन आसानी से प्राप्त करेंगे, शायद नहीं, एक के साथ संतुष्टि। पिछला ओवर काफी अच्छा था, 3-4 रन आए उसमें बस, और यहाँ पे भी 3 सिंगल्स के साथ ओवर की शुरुआत की है सुमन ने। विकेट चाहिए सुमन को। हवा में फील्डर उनके ठीक नीचे नहीं, नो मैंस लैंड में गिरी आखिरकार वो गेंद। 2 रन मिल जाएंगे, सांबा कर रहे थे फील्डर वहां पे मौजूद, लेकिन वहां पहुंच नहीं पाए बॉल तक। बहुत ऊंची गई थी गेंद। इस ओवर में 2 गेंदें बची है, अभी तक वो विकेट का कॉलम भरा नहीं है। काफी काफी ज्यादा फ्लाइट दी थी, उतना ही तेज खिला उस शॉट को, लेकिन ना सिंगल ही मिल पाएगा सुनील को। 1 more ball left in this over now. 6 runs have been given in this over so far. Just placing the ball in the gap and getting that runs on the board. No boundary so far. Oh, there is a chance. There is a chance. Not given, I think. To check up on that. Yes, he's staying at the crease. One more ball is there. I think Suman has done a great job there. It's the end of the over. That thought chance of stumping was there. He stumped that off, but he's able to come back inside the crease, track his bat at the right moment, and that's why he survives. Last 5 overs now. What is the total they are gonna put on the board? That's what we need to see. Vishal Gupta is gonna start off another over. 84 for 3. That's a beautiful score they are able to put on the board. Need to carry that momentum, and for that they need to hang in there till the last moment. They will be trying for the lofted shots from here on also. At the same time, one batter will try to stick in till the last moment. These 2 batters are set out there, so one can go for the risky shots and one can play that anchor role here. It's gonna be a wide. Has to ball it one more time. The first over gets given 2 runs in that, 3 runs in fact, with this wide. Again a good ball. He's really good with that. That's straight up in the air. The chance is there and gone on the first ball. He started off with the 2 wides and then bang. That was a wicket they were searching for. Sunil, he has to go back. Just wanted to clear the fielder at the long gone, but the fielder was waiting for the ball to come in his hands, and he has taken a good catch at the back. That's a breather for IIT Kharagpur. He's playing really well. He got 37 from 32, and he has to go back to the pavilion now. Wonderful job done by Sunil. Able to build a good partnership with Govind, and that's why we are able to see that good total on the board. 86 for 4 will be the score. Vishal Gupta is just enjoying his day because he has got that excellent catch and now he's impressive with the ball as well. Has filled up that column in the second over. Want to make a good coordination, good contribution to the team with the fielding and now with the bowling. He's contributing a lot. At the right moment, he caught the wicket for the team. Oh, Ethan surviving because the ball couldn't hit the stumps there. More runs coming. That was a close call though. We would have gone if the ball couldn't hit the stumps, and that's why he is able to get that 2 runs on the board on the first ball. Dr. G is a new batter coming in. Single has been taking down that. Good over so far. They were searching for the wicket from a longer period of time, and he came and he just said that yes, I'm there. Not to worry, I'm gonna take that wicket off the important batter. More runs coming. The ball flowing towards the boundary and clears it beautifully. And that's a magnificent placement by Govind. He's sit out there, and that's why he's just taking a charge. Wanted to place a ball in the gap, and he finds a gap to get a boundary. Single has been taken down. That's sensible batting. He has got a boundary in the first ball, and then he's now going to deal with the single. Wanted to get it to the last moment. Dr. G, the new batter. He can go for the lofted shots. He has got a license to go for it. But now Govind has to take that responsibility to stick into the last moment. Last ball of this over coming in. Pulls him. Second wicket on the name of Vishal Gupta. He was searching for another wicket and Universe rewarded him the more wickets. He's taken in the effort, in the fielding, and now he has taken a lot of efforts to get that back-to-back wickets in the same over. He's the game-changing man for IIT Kharagpur at the moment. That is the fifth wicket they have lost. 16 gone, it's 94 for 5, IIT Kanpur. Well, the game is full of surprises. We have seen that what cricket can do. It's completely changed the rhythm of the game in a single over. The best part is Govind, the set batter, is hanging in there. So still the hope is high to get that 140, 150. Yeah, he need that support from their end, other end. If they started losing wickets from the other end, then it's gonna be tough for Govind to get that big total on the board. Parao, the new batter. Half of the team is back to pavilion. For the last 4 overs are there, and that's gonna decide the total. I think they will still aim up for 130 at least. That's straight up in the air. It's into the no man's land. Surely receive that runs on the board. He's getting off the mark on this. I think Govind is there on the strike. So Parao, he's hanging in on the non-strike position. The ball has been taken down in the first ball. Suman, we also want to feel that column of the wickets now. And that is the last over of Suman. Stumping, but hasn't been given. No appeal in that in the last. Just created that chances and he was too close sometimes to get that wicket, but hasn't got it officially on his name. Homo was to go for that column filling. Going forward and this time again stayed inside the crease. Good ball. That is, he's just inches away from getting a wicket. Too much flight. The fielder will be there at the long on, but it's away from him. Single has been taken down now. Farah, the new batter, is on strike. A good way to get that wicket. A good way to fill that column as the new batter is coming in. He's going to face the first ball. Two more balls he's having. Will he be able to take that wicket on his name? Just a good placement. Just a delicate push to get a single and to get off the mark. He's showing his braveness, giving that strike to go with. Last ball of the spell of Suman. 3 runs off this over so far. Surely trying to get a wicket. Kept it outside and they will be planning for a single. Easily gonna get that. He's gonna keep that strike in the upcoming over, I believe. Suman completes his spell. Hasn't got a wicket, but puts that pressure on the batter by restricting that runs. Economical bowling, 6 runs per over. 17 gone. It's 99 for 5. We have that 3 more overs. That means 18 balls we have. So that 130 is well within the range. If Govins hang in there till the last over. Vishal Gupta. We've got 2 more overs left. That's straight up in the air. Gonna get that double on that occasion, that's for sure. That double brings that 101 for 5. That's the total we are having. Reaching towards 100. One milestone has been completed. Now they will be looking for 130, 40 at least. Govin is gonna swing his bat for sure on each and every ball. Only a single is possible, I think, by looking at his reaction. He was looking for a gap, he was looking for a boundary, but hasn't got it. Really good bowling from Vishal. Has to give a lot of credit for his bowling because he has got that 2 wickets in a single over and now he's just carrying that momentum he's got. Full swing of the bat, clears the infield. Coming back for the second, and I think they will complete that easily. Oh, stopped for the single. He'll be settling down to the single itself. Govin is on strike now. Again, he's moving on to the 40s, 42 from 44. That's a beautiful knock from him so far. Good drive. Only a single is possible. And he's unhappy with himself. Just want to get the boundaries, wanted to go for the big shots, searching for the more runs. 2 more balls to go. Fielder is coming under it, but not able to get that catch in his hands. That double has been taken down in that occasion. The ball is also not happy with that. Vishal Gupta said, when I was fielding, I caught that catch in his can catch that exceptional catch. I'm not expecting that, but surely you have to tight in your fielding. Surely getting a single. Coming back for the second, I think. Ravi throws into the good area, but that's a direct hit. That's a direct hit. And he has to go back, I think. Need to check up on that. Yes, he's walking back. Need to check up on that. Will surely want a triple because it's an excellent hit on the stumps there to get a wicket. Wasn't expecting that. Ravi, he was there. He just got a good throw and then it's into the stumps directly, I believe. That's a good wicket. That's really a good job that has been done by the fielder at the back. Brilliant work from the fielder, Ravi, to take that 6th wicket. Suman is coming back again. So maybe he's having one more over left in his spell. 107 for 6 is the score we have got now. Single on the first ball. Coming back for the second shot. But Ravi is the same fielder, but this time completes that. No, again a same kind of a throw. That's a rocket throw, and then wicket has been taken down by the keeper. Really a clinical throw. Back-to-back clinical throws from Ravi. Govin just wanted to keep that strike with him, and again the non-strikers in batter has to go back to the pavilion. Hasn't faced a single ball. He has to go back without scoring a run. $107 for 7 will be the score now because that back-to-back throws was absolutely with high accuracy. Ravi has not made a mistake there. Last 2 overs. We'll have that 11 more balls left. The short third man fielder is there, so hasn't able to get that single. Govind is on strike again. Coming back for the big shot. Hasn't got that enough connection. Oh, misfield coming in place. Boundary has been taken down with that. And Govind quickly moves on to 47 with that, I believe. Is that the Govind or the Therma? That's what we need to see. Just a single they are going to get, I think. We'll surely try to come back for the second, but this time it's not possible. Really not possible to get that another run because that ball straight away going to the fielder. He has taken that in his hands as well, so he's surely going to get out if he would have gone for that. Places the ball for a single, and that's the best job he's doing. To the long off. The fielder was exactly in a place, so doesn't have to move an inch. The ball was coming straightly towards him. That's a quarterfinal we are witnessing here. Must-win game for the teams. The team who's gonna win is gonna face. Is gonna secure a place in the semi-finals. That's what the plan is. To get a win in this game and then go into the semis. All eyes on this game. We'll be still looking at the scoreboard at what total they will end up, as that is going to be the last over. Sambakar is trying to ball now. Sambakar is going to finish that off. Taking down a couple of runs with that misfield. We'll surely not want to see that. The scoreboard is getting updated. We are in the last over. Placement again by Therma. He's adding that couple of runs for the team and just coming back for the second chance. The chance is there. Appealing for that. And he's just sure for that he's out, but umpire hasn't given it out. Again finds a fielder, completes that single easily. It's a great over from Sambakar so far. We are in the last over and he's not giving that runs for the team. Restricting that total as much as he can. Pulls him totally. He kept it slow and he has to go back to the pavilion there. That's the 8th wicket they have lost here. The hope of getting towards 140, 150, it's completely over. But they are losing a couple of wickets, back-to-back wickets. Yes, they have built a good partnership there in between, but in the end now, they will be ending up on a good note. Last few balls left in his innings. Comeback is possible again. That's shown by the ballers. It doesn't matter what has happened and what has happened in the past. We will surely try to come back. One more chance of a wicket, and oh, catched it in the second attempt. Another wicket falls. Another wicket on the name of Sambakar. Back-to-back wickets, and that is going to be the last wicket now. The upcoming batter has to add some runs because they fell short in the end. One good partnership that changed the rhythm of the game, and then the ballers came. Vishal Gupta especially, he has got that 2 wickets on his name. Got that wicket of Sunil, and then in the previous over, they have lost the wicket of Govin as well with the run out. So that's why they are in a big trouble. Wanted to have that 120, 125 on the board, but now it's out of range, I believe. Coming back for the single. Single has been taken down. Coming back for the second. Oh, gone him. He's gone. That's the last wicket they have got. Again, a run out came. And that's the end of the story. End of the innings. That back-to-back wickets. Super fielding. They're absolutely on class. Showing their class with the fielding today. At one point of time, we were thinking of 140, 150 itself. But then wickets started falling and they are able to come back in the game. IIT Kharagpur would be having that decent total to chase on the board. We'll be able to see in a few moments what is the exact score. But I think it's surely a great total to chase for. It's surely well within the range of them. Still checking on the scoreboard what exactly the runs will be. Getting an update on that. Surely they would be happy to see that performance. The bowlers did a great job, especially Vishal Gupta. He's the standout bowler because he has got that wicket at the crucial stage. Otherwise, things would have been totally different. They were building a partnership, Sunil and Govin, or have got a magnificent partnership there. Massive partnership in middle, and then Vishal Gupta got a wicket of Sunil, and then in the same over, they've got another wicket, and then that plenty of runouts in the end will be able to restrict that total under 120. Checking on the same on that, but short break, and then we will be able to see what exactly the total is. Then a short break, and after that, the chase will be there, and we will be able to see then who's going to win in that chase. A short break, and then we will be back in action. Welcome back again. They're able to put that 121 on the board in the first innings. Now 117 required for IIT Kharagpur to win this game. So if IIT Kanpur is looking for a victory, then they need to grab that wickets. Just like IIT Kharagpur got that in the initial overs. Otherwise, things would be get tougher. That is a quarterfinal game. You want to win that. And if you want to win that, then you need that wickets. Wickets is the only option to go for. 5 without loss is the score. That's a beautiful ball to end that over. I think one more ball is left. Just one more ball is left in this first over. R.K. Thakur and Suman. These are the two batters they need to take care of, then to get rid of as early as they can. Because once they settle down, then they will try not to hang on. They will try to hit you hard in the upcoming overs. One gone, it's 5 without lost after one. IIT Kanpur versus IIT Kharagpur. That's the game we are witnessing here. This is the quarterfinal game. So the team who's going to win is going to be securing a place in the semi-finals. A must-win game for both the teams, and they will be putting a lot of efforts for that. Dr. G is bowling his first over. Started off quickly with the spinner. Left arm spinner. That's a good captaincy, I believe, because if you have that left arm spinner in your pocket, then you can use that. You have to use that in the early stages of the game, especially when the pitch is having that help for the spinners, and the right-handed batters are batting on. So if you are searching for the wickets, then you can always go to left arm spinners, and from another end you can have that pacers, so you can use both at the same time. Left back at the last moment there. Six without loss. Still have that 4 more balls left in this over. His position completes that single. That's a quick single. That's a risky single that have been taken by Suman there. Just wanted to get that strike rotation on. So he's coming back on the strike. He's really good with the ball now. It's time to show the talent he has got with the bat as well. In the previous matches, we have seen his talent with the bat. Need to have that good performance in this match because it's a quarterfinal. It's a big game. That's why that's surely gonna be White's down leg, and it's surely White. No worries at all for the umpire to give it a White. Beaten, swing and a miss. Well, that is from Doctor. Yeah, Naveen, the bowler is really good with the ball. I think he's just facing that difficulty standing up. Having that cramps, I believe. Need that attention from the physio. He's facing the difficulties in his left knee, I believe. Left ankle. More than that. He's not able to stand on his own feet. That's surely needs that attention from the physio. We'll see what happened there, but he lost his balance, and then he's struggling to stand on his feet. He's facing that difficulties in his ankle, and he's still struggling. The physio is checking on that. Not a good sign. Not a good sign for IIT Kharagpur. He's not able to stand on his own feet. He's struggling a bit for that. He has to go back. He has to leave the ground. Facing that difficulties in his left ankle there. Hope that he's going to be fine soon. Now the new batter has to come back. Not a good scenario. (113 from 109 required), and Suman has to go back out of the ground. The new batter is going to pick up a charge there because of that. That's something you don't want to see if you are supporting IIT Kharagpur. Push. Just a push to end that over. 8 without loss after 2 is the score of IIT Kharagpur. Pacer is going to continue from other end. It's a good combination to go for. I've got left arm spinner into the attack, and now you have got the pacer from the other end. Want to use that help to the fullest. Look, he's bowling his second over. It's not going to be easy for the new batter since he is surely having that potential to go for the big shots. He can really bat well. That's an unfortunate way to start off. Suman, he just started. He just wanted to go for the beginnings, but he lost his balance. He failed on the ground, and then he's not able to stand on his own feet. He's faced that difficulties in his left ankle. He has to go back. So the new batter coming in because of that. It's in the gap. That's a pure connection and the proper placement. Time to perfection to get a boundary. He's got enough capacity to go on and take a charge on the batter, take a charge on the pacers. But enough width, and the fielder was there. It's a proper placement. He used the gap beautifully to get a boundary, and that's the way he's gonna start off with a boundary straight away. He came in and just facing the first ball and got that boundary. Smashed, but caught. I think dropped him in the end. There was a chance for a moment. He dropped. He puts that down. Ball was coming towards him, and a disappointment we can see on the face of Alok. He needs that support. The ball was going smoothly. He smashed that off. But he's able to stop the boundary, but unable to get that opportunity. R.K. Thakur looking for a single, but finds a fielder at the middle. Catches should have been taken. It's not that easy catch to take with, but if you have that less total on the board, and it's a quarterfinal game, so you need that support. You need to take that good catches. Need to put that extra effort. That is gonna be a 4. That is gonna be a 4. The first boundary came from R.K. Thakur also. But plenty of width, and if we are getting that plenty of width, batters will make sure that they will hit it out of the park. At least they will try to go get a boundary. Stop. That attempt of a stop is there at the boundary line, but the ball races towards the boundary quickly, and that's the second boundary coming in this over. 103 from 103. That is the scenario. Run ball scenario is there. So if they not lose the wickets, then it's going to be easy for IIT Kharagpur to win this game. And the opposition also knows that they are in the search of that wickets, trying their hard, putting the heart. Every ball is putting the heart, but need that good support from the fielder. Otherwise, it's going to be tough for you to get that wickets. Again, a misfield. That's something you have to avoid there. A single should be there, but as the misfield was there, they are able to get more runs on the board. 3 points 20 without loss. IIT Kharagpur. अभी तक तो डिसेंट स्टार्ट मिला है. वो इंजरी के चलते हुए सुमन वापस पैविलियन लौट चुके. उसके बाद में संजीव आए. वो मोमेंटम जो मिलाया था वो कंटिन्यू करना चाहते थे. वो दबाव अपने ऊपर महसूस होने नहीं देना चाहते थे. तो कहीं ना कहीं वो पहली बॉल पे वो थोड़ी सी विड्थ मिली, बाउंड्री हासिल की. उसके बाद में आर के ठाकुर के बल्ले से वो ये एक बाउंड्री, एक अच्छा डिसेंट स्टार्ट है. वो विकेट गवाई है नहीं, और यही चाहेंगे. वो पार्टनरशिप आगे लेके जाना चाहेंगे. इस पार्टनरशिप को जितना आगे लेके जाए उतना बेहतर. वैसे भी ज्यादा टोटल है नहीं बोर्ड पे, तो अगर यहाँ पे विकेट आई नहीं तो फिर मुश्किलें बढ़ सकती है. शॉर्ट फाइन लेके ऊपर फील्डर तैनात है. एक मिल पाएगा. चुरा लिया वो सिंगल, वो था नहीं कहीं ना कहीं. सीधा फील्डर के पास जा रहा था बॉल और एक सिंगल पटो लिया. उसमें तालमेल होना चाहिए अगर आपको वो सिंगल्स ऐसे लेना है, चुराना है तो. बैट पे लगाया शायद, लेकिन यहाँ पे सफलता दे चुके हैं, उंगली उठ चुकी है। वो इशारा भी किया था बैटर ने कहीं ना कहीं, लेकिन जाना पड़ेगा वापस। एक बार फिर से देखते हैं क्या हुआ था। यहाँ पे संपर्क हुआ था, किससे पहले हुआ था ये देखने वाली बात है। एट टाइम दोनों पे लगा ये बॉल, बल्ला दिखा रहे थे लेकिन वो सफलता मिल चुकी है डॉक्टर नवीन को। पहली सफलता की तलाश थी, विकेट की तलाश थी, वो पूरी की है तमन्ना। 21 पे 1 है अब स्कोर। विश्वजीत गेंदबाजी में तो प्रभावित किया था, इकोनॉमिकल बॉलिंग देखने के लिए मिली थी उनसे। अब बल्ले के साथ कुछ अनोखा प्रदर्शन करना पड़ेगा। वैसे रन बॉल चाहिए तो फिर दबाव ज्यादा है नहीं, लेकिन विकेट अगर गवाओगे तो फिर वो दिक्कत हो जाएगी। तो छोटा टोटल भी बड़ा लगने लगता है अगर आप बैक टू बैक विकेट्स गंवाने लगते हो, तो ऐसे होना नहीं देना चाहेंगे IIT खड़गपुर। ये देखिए बेहतरीन गेंद थी, मिस किया पूरी तरह से। कट करना चाहते थे, लेट शॉट खेलना चाहते थे, लेकिन काफी लेट हो गए। बड़े शॉट के चक्कर में यहाँ पे रिस्क ले रहे कहीं ना कहीं। फिर से काफी दूर था, कोई खतरा उठाने की जरूरत है नहीं यहाँ पे इस वक्त। आसान से वो सिंगल्स डबल्स के साथ आप खेल सकते हो। रन बॉल सिनेरियो है, वैसे भी कोशिश यही होनी चाहिए कि वो सिंगल्स डबल्स कैसे निकाला जाए। कीप करने की कोशिश यहाँ पे अपील है, लेकिन इस बार कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं अंपायर को। वो सिप करना चाहते थे एक बार के, वो फिर से खतरा उठाया था संजीव ने। चलिए आखिरी गेंद इस ओवर की। पावरप्ले के बाद में शायद वो सिंगल डबल आसानी से ले पाएंगे। अभी तो यही कोशिश है कि ज्यादा से ज्यादा रन इसी पे बटोर ले जाए पावरप्ले में। अच्छी कोशिश, ये अच्छी रणनीति है। सम्मान देना पड़ेगा आपको अच्छी गेंदों के ऊपर, नहीं तो फिर वो फंस सकते हो आप। 4 के बाद 22 पे 1 IIT खड़गपुर। Have that 2 overs more in the power play. We'll be searching for more wickets. Have to consider that second wicket because the way he got out of the park, he got out of the ground. Suman, I think he's not gonna come back in today's match. Sanjeev is on strike. He kept it wide, very wide, and that's a wide has been signaled by the umpire. It was a close call because the batter is following the ball, and new rules of the wide are very interesting here. If the umpire finds the batter that he is following the ball, then he will not give it as a wide. So new rules are coming for the wide. We have seen that. Single has been taken to just by touching the ball. You have to play according to the situation, and the situation is a bit under control of IIT Kharagpur. They also know that. So you can place the ball easily into the gap and get some runs on the board. Just have that strike rotation on, that's it. Just minimize the number of dots, otherwise you're going to put that pressure on yourself. ये देखिए बीट हो गए फिर से एक बार यही चाहिए बॉलर्स के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से देखे तो प्रतीक की अच्छी ओवर है, एक ही रन आया इस ओवर में, तो कहीं ना कहीं दबाव बना के रखा है बैटर्स के ऊपर. अच्छी कोशिश थी, सिंगल चुराना चाहते थे, मिल भी जाएगा. तो सिंगल के साथ स्ट्राइक रखेंगे अगले ओवर में अपने पास. 5 के बाद 24 पे 1 IIT खड़गपुर. एक और गेंद बची थी, ऐसा लग रहा है वो एक रन चुराने में कामयाब निकली है, क्या देखने वाली बात है. 5 ओवर की समाप्ति, आखिरी ओवर बचा है पावर प्ले का. यहाँ पे थोड़ी सी अब विकेट छटकाने की कोशिश होनी चाहिए, क्योंकि यहाँ पे चांस ले सकते हैं बैटर्स, थोड़े से बाजू खोलने का प्रयास रहेगा. हमेशा दिमाग में रहता है कि एक अच्छा मौका उठाया जाए, और कई बार आप फंसते हो, अपने जाल में आप खुद फंसते हो. इस बार कोई जरूरत है नहीं वो लॉकेट शॉट्स की, लेकिन वो थोड़ा सा मोहित करता है बैटर्स को कि पावर प्ले की आखिरी ओवर है, तो कहीं ना कहीं एक आध बाउंड्री आ जाए तो मजा आ जाए. ये सोच रहती है, कहीं ना कहीं लालच होती है मन में, और वहीं पे कहीं ना कहीं बॉलर विकेट चटका सकता है. और एक बार फिर से डॉक्टर नवीन को सौंपी है गेंदबाजी. विश्वजीत स्ट्राइक पे, बीट किया, कमाल की गेंद थी ये, बहुत पास से चली गई. दैट वाज एन इंच अवे फ्रॉम द स्टंप्स, जस्ट एन इंच. Just expecting a spin and the ball went straight. You have to have that close eye on the wrist, on the release point. Yes, that's a good shot. Nice set off with conviction, and he's surely going to get a boundary. The ball slowly and steadily clears the boundary. Went towards the pitch of the ball and just very good at piercing the gap. Got a gap in between the point and the covers and secured a boundary. He followed the ball there, exactly coming towards the line of the ball, and then that was an easy shot for him. Nothing wrong in the approach of the bowler. Just have to shift the plan. He saw that he's coming forward, so he can have that shift at the last moment. Would have kept it more wide. Coming back for the single and completes that, I believe. Yes, completes that easily. Risk has been taken and it's got a reward. It has both the sides. If you are taking the risk, then be prepared for both the results. Sometimes it rewards you, sometimes it is going to punish you. So the better way is to take that calculated risk. If you have that calculation in your mind, then it's good to go. You can take that risk then, but always prepare for the result both ways. And he's prepared for that. Got a single. Strike protection is on here. Easily they're pushing the ball in the gaps and getting the boundaries and the singles and the doubles. So it's a good start they've got for the team. And if IIT Kanpur want to come back in the game, then they need more wickets. They need to have that more number of dots. Just the other spinner is really good with that. Got a boundary on the last ball, but otherwise that was a beautiful over from him. That fifth over we were talking about has given a single run in that. That's up in the air. Appeal was there. It came from the pads, I believe. Just checking with the square leg umpire, I believe. Just checking with the square leg umpire. They were so sure about that. We'll have to wait for that. Loud of appeal. I think he's safe. He's safe. That's not out. That has been signaled by the umpire. A discussion was there for that, but it's not out. That has been given in the end. It was a close call though. Just good fortune there, maybe. Last ball of the power play. 33 for 1 is the score. Now, please don't want to take that risk in the next ball. 6 gone. It's a decent total they're going to put on board. 33 for 1. Still, we have 88 required from 84 balls. This bowler is really good. Right arm off spinner. He's just able to get that dot percentage. He's able to increase that dots, and that's what they are looking for. They're forcing the batters to play that dots, and if you have that right areas, you can hit that right areas again and again. You're going to force the batters to go for the risky shot because the runs will not come. But that's the end of the power play, and the field is widely open now, so they can just place the ball and run for a single. Went for the big shot through the covers, right at the first ball. Surely gonna receive a couple of runs on that. He's placing the ball. Its placement is so good. Both the batters working hard to place the ball in the gap and getting that runs for the team. Trying not to play that number of dots. That's what I was talking about. Just a push and you can run for that. Direct hit was in place. Ball was so sure, but everybody knows that apart from him that he's safe out there. A quick single has been taken down. And that's the best way you go ahead in the game. Just try to push the ball and get that runs on the board. If you're not facing that number of dots, and then you are good to go. You can easily win this game. Just try not to lose the wicket and just try to minimize the number of dots. That's it. ये देखिए पूरी तरह से अच्छा कंट्रोल है, नियंत्रण बनाया हुआ है दोनों बल्लेबाजों ने, और रिस्क का लेना नहीं चाहेंगे आप. रिस्क की कोई जरूरत है नहीं. रन बॉल से काम बन रहा है तो क्यों रिस्क लेना चाहेंगे. गेम को और ज्यादा डीप लेके जाना चाहेंगे यहाँ से. ये अंतिम समय पे थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूज लगे और छोड़ा बॉल को, जाने दिया. पता चला कि थोड़े से लेट हो गए तो फिर रिस्क उठाने की कोई जरूरत थी नहीं. अच्छा छोड़ा, खुद के ऊपर वो कंट्रोल दिखाया. ये हो सकती है विकेट, और मिल गई है विकेट. इस शॉर्ट पिच लेंथ थी, बैक ऑफ लेंथ थी, थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे मोहित हो गए और सफलता मिली है, सफलता मिली है। कोई जरूरत नहीं थी उस शॉट की, शायद वो बल्ला हाथ में घूमा। ये देखिए अच्छे से वो बॉल बैक पे आया नहीं, लेट हो गए काफी उस शॉट को खेलने के लिए, सीधा फील्डर के पास। ये पहली विकेट मिल चुकी है प्रतीक को। 37 पे 2। विश्वजीत को जाना पड़ेगा वापस। ये विकेट आपको चाहिए, बैक टू बैक विकेट आपको चाहिए यहाँ पे। वहां से दबाव बढ़ता है और दबाव बढ़ता है तो फिर विकेट आती है। यहाँ पे तो दबाव था नहीं, वैसे उस शॉट की जरूरत थी नहीं। थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे लुत्फ उठाना चाहते थे, वो एक तोहफा था क्योंकि एक बैक ऑफ लेंथ डिलीवरी थी, पुल करना चाहते थे मिड विकेट के एरिया में, लेकिन सीधा सर्कल के फील्डर के हाथों में। एक आसान सा कैच, सॉफ्ट डिसमिसल। क्या यहाँ से कहानी पलटेगी, ये अब देखने वाली बात है। विशाल गुप्ता इन्होंने काफी ज्यादा प्रभावित किया है पहले इनिंग में। वो पहले कैच, एक बेहतरीन कैच पकड़ा था, उसके बाद में 2 विकेट एक ही ओवर में चटका के वो पूरी तरह से मोमेंटम चेंज किया था। क्या प्रतीक वो कारनामा कर पाएंगे, क्या कानपुर भी वो कारनामा कर पाएंगे? यहाँ पे अगर एक आध विकेट और गिर जाएगा तो दबाव ज्यादा होगा, बिल्कुल बढ़ेगा फिर। और अगर बैक टू बैक विकेट जाएंगे तो फिर वहां पे नंबर ऑफ डॉट्स भी बढ़ेंगे, डॉट परसेंटेज बढ़ेगा तो फिर एक और विकेट आने का संभावना बढ़ती है। हल्के हाथों से खेल के इस ओवर को समाप्त किया। बड़ी सफलता आई प्रतीक के नाम इस ओवर में। तो 7 के बाद 37 पे 2 IIT खड़गपुर। Dr. Navin, he's going to continue from a drain. He's giving a good support by stopping that number of runs. Yes, he has got a boundary in the previous over, but apart from that, he's really good. He's balled 3 overs and already a wicket on his name. So both the spinners have got a wicket on their name. Drives it with conviction, finds a field that they're locking off. Only a single is possible. He's wanted to come back for the second, but that was a risky run. That was risky attempt to try. That's why Sanjeev stopped him. No need of that, taking that risky runs. You can have that good momentum by having the singles on place. Every ball, if you are able to get that single, then you are good to go. Your job is half done. The single has been taken down. Coming back for the second. No. Settle down with a single. Vishal is able to get off the mark with that. Game of quarterfinal. IIT Kanpur and IIT Kharagpur on. Game is on. Yes, the list total is there on the board, but if they're able to get that wickets, the more wickets they take, the better the chances will be to win this game. Loud of appeal, but it came from the bat straight away. I'm not gonna keep that wicket. One more quarterfinal is going on there between Hyderabad and Bhilai, so you can watch that also. On the same channel, you can watch that. This time we will not get a single. 2 back-to-back dots, and these 2 spinners trying to create that more pressure. Really good with the bowling so far. He's bowling his last over of his spell. Given 2 runs so far in this last over of the spell. 2 more balls to go. Good defense. Good bowling. Showing that respect to the good balls there. Last ball of the 8th. Came from an inside edge. Quick single has been taken down. Sanjeev is gonna keep the strike on the upcoming over. A good spell from Dr. Naveen. Hogan is 15 for 1. He had scored in his spell. And total, if you talk about, is 40 for 2. Still that 81 required from 72 balls. The gap is increased a lot because that last 2 overs were the game changing. They got a wicket also. And forcing the batters to play that dots, trying to increase that number of dot percentage. Pratik bowling his third over. He's still hoping for the best, and he's going to search for the more wickets there. That is the only good option you have. Sweeps just over the head of the fielder. He's going to get a boundary on that. What a way to start that over. A grand welcome for Pratik. Sanjeev, he came in a good position and he took that chance to get a boundary. And that was required. Just trying to minimize the distance between the number of balls and required runs. And now quickly taking a single to get that strike rotation on. He's going to just watch from the non-striker's end now. He has done a job. 5 runs from the first two balls came. Vishal will be on strike. Sweeps that, but hasn't got a proper connection. They've got one visitor. He's just watching the ball. He's interested in that. Oh! They are celebrating there. They are celebrating. That means they got a wicket. Just need to check up on that. What has happened? They were searching for the wicket and they have got a wicket. Vishal has to go back to the pavilion. 45 for 3 is the score. They were appealing for that. That umpire raised his finger with that LPW, I believe. It came from the patch straight away, that we know, but that angle was a bit issue. The way the ball was going towards the leg stump, and they have given him a doubt, and that's a disastrous start then for IIT Kharagpur because they have lost third wicket. But if you consider that injury of Suman, that is the fourth wicket they have lost because he's not going to come back again, I think, in this match. He's not able to stand on his own feet. That's why he couldn't with the good bowling that is from Pratik. Got second wicket on his name. They were so sure in that appeal, and the umpire raises his finger then. Definitely worries are there for IIT Kharagpur. शिकंजा कसा एक बार फिर से स्पिनर्स ने और बैक टू बैक विकेट्स आ रहे. तीसरी विकेट स्पिनर्स के नाम. 3 ही विकेट गिरे तो तीनों के तीनों स्पिनर्स के नाम. देवनाथ नए बल्लेबाज अब स्ट्राइक पे. मिलेगा नहीं वो सिंगल. दबाव बनाने की कोशिश रहेगी नए बल्लेबाज के ऊपर. अब उनको पता है कि एक आध विकेट और गिर जाएगा तो फिर दबाव बढ़ेगा, जीतने के चांसेस बढ़ जाएंगे उससे. ये देखिए कमाल की गेंद थी, पूरी तरह से बीट किया. चारों खाने चित. उस स्टंप पे जाके लगी नहीं बस वो गेंद. थोड़ा दूर था. आउटसाइड ऑफ स्टंप हिट करने का प्रयास. सिंगल यहाँ पे मिल जाएगा जरूर. खाता खुलेगा उसी सिंगल के साथ. देवनाथ का अगले ओवर में वही रहेंगे स्ट्राइक पे. तो 46 के बाद 3 विकेट खो चुके हैं। 75 अभी भी चाहिए यहाँ से जीत हासिल करने के लिए। तो यहाँ पे खासकर अगर संजीव का विकेट आ जाता है तो फिर वो कहानी पूरी तरह से चेंज हो जाएगी। अभी तक तो पूरी तरह से शिकंजा कसा हुआ है। वो सेट बैटर को एक के बाद एक चलता कर रहे। स्पिनर्स को क्रेडिट देना पड़ेगा जिस तरह से गेंदबाजी हुई है। प्रतीक ने स्टार्ट किया था, उसके बाद में डॉक्टर नवीन भी। दोनों छोर से अच्छी गेंदबाजी, तो परिणाम मिला है, जो चाहिए था वो रिजल्ट मिला है। The new bowler Amit is coming in place of Naveen. Has to try to maintain that pressure that has been built up by that two bowlers. A lot of flight on offer. Easy take. It's in the gap. The ball racing towards the boundary, but hasn't got that enough distance to clear the boundary rope. The fielder is there. A long chase for the fielder after the long off. He covered that distance and got a double on that occasion. A smart placement by Devnath. अच्छी गेंद, उसको थोड़ा सा सम्मान दिया, हल्के हाथों से खेला। अड़तालीस पे 3 स्कोर है। बड़ा शॉट, तीर की तरह सीधा। दूरी कितनी? 2 रन तो मिल जाएंगे, उतनी दूरी थी। 50 उसी डबल के साथ लग चुका है बोर्ड पे। ये अच्छी रणनीति है, इसी के साथ आपको आगे बढ़ना पड़ेगा। बॉल को अपनी तरफ आने देना पड़ेगा, नजरें बना के रखनी पड़ेगी। कोई रिस्की शॉट की जरूरत है नहीं। तो सिंगल्स डबल्स निकाल के आप स्ट्राइक रोटेशन आसानी से कर सकते हो, रन रेट को मेंटेन कर सकते हो। तो 5 रन आ चुके हैं इस ओवर में। 2 गेंदें अभी भी बाकी है और यही चाहिए इस वक्त। 70 रन चाहिए 62 गेंदों में, तो आराम से हो सकते। 2 रन यहाँ पे भी मिल जाएंगे। तीसरी डबल है इस ओवर की। ये प्लेसमेंट के बारे में हम बात करें, दोनों जानते हैं बाखूबी से क्या अहमियत है इस प्लेसमेंट की। तो सही एरियाज को हिट कर रहे। ओवर की समाप्ति हो चुकी है। इस ओवर में 8 रन आए। मुझे लगता है एक और गेंद बाकी है शायद। 6 रन आए, माफ कीजिएगा। 2 बार वो सिंगल निकाला, मुझे लगा कि वो डबल है, लेकिन सिंगल ही था। और सिंगल के साथ अगले ओवर में आप स्ट्राइक रखेंगे। अच्छे रन आए इस ओवर्स में, यही चाहिए बिल्कुल, क्योंकि फील्डिंग अभी खुल चुकी है। रेस्ट्रिक्शन है नहीं, इनसाइड द सर्कल काफी कम फील्डर्स होंगे, तो उसका लुत्फ आप उठा सकते हो। आसानी से गैप में बेच के बॉल को सिंगल डबल्स आप ले सकते हो। स्ट्राइक रोटेशन ऑन रहेगा तो फिर दबाव नहीं पड़ेगा। आधी इनिंग यहाँ पे समाप्त हो चुकी है। 10 के बाद 53 पे 3 स्कोर है। 60 गेंदों में 68 रनों की जरूरत। तो यहाँ से वो दिक्कत तभी होगी जब विकेट्स गिरेंगे, नहीं तो बिल्कुल आसानी से वो उस टोटल तक पहुंच सकते हैं, आसानी से वो चेस कर सकते हैं। अभी तक तो पकड़ के रखा है और आगे भी थोड़ा सा शिकंजा कसना चाहेंगे। थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे दबदबा बना के रखना चाहेंगे बॉलर्स IIT कानपुर। देखते क्या होता है आने वाले 10 ओवर्स में। थोड़ी सी रणनीति यहाँ पे बनने की कोशिश हो रही है। प्लान क्या है, क्या प्लान रहेगा, कैसे आपको बॉलिंग डालनी है, ये भी डिस्कशन हो रहा है। और बैटिंग भी बैटर्स के बीच में वही डिस्कशन होता हुआ कि कैसे यहाँ से गेम को आगे ले जाए या जाए। यही रहेगा दिमाग में कि रिस्क ज्यादा ना ले, तो सिंगल डबल के साथ बढ़ते रहे आगे बस। एक रिफ्रेशमेंट था, उसके साथ रणनीति भी बनाने का समय मिला। कौन मारेगा बाजी इस क्वार्टर फाइनल में, अब ये देखने वाली बात है। आखिरी के 10 ओवर, सुनील खुद अब वो जिम्मेदारी लेंगे, शायद उनके हाथों में वो गेंदबाजी सौंपी है, वो रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लेना चाहेंगे यहाँ पे। बल्ले के साथ तो काफी अच्छा प्रदर्शन रहा था, वो 37 रन बनाए थे उन्होंने, और यही करते हैं, एक अच्छे ऑलराउंडर है, विकेट चटका के देते हैं हमेशा आपको, और बल्लेबाजी भी अच्छी करते हैं। बिल्कुल वो फ्लाइट दे रहे, लेकिन बेहतरीन प्लेसमेंट, ये पहले ही गेंद में वो चौका हासिल किया है, वो स्वीप खेला और चौका हासिल किया। ओ, स्वागत किया है यहाँ पे सुनील का। ग्राउंडेड शॉट हमेशा इफेक्टिव वे होता है, रन्स भी मिलेंगे आपको, सेफ भी रहेंगे आप, कोई खतरा उठाने की जरूरत नहीं है। एक बाउंड्री आ चुकी है, तो दबाव थोड़ा सा बना था, कम हो जाएगा अगर आपको पहले ही बॉल पे वो बाउंड्री मिलती है। तो आने वाले 5 गेंदों पे आप सिंगल्स डबल्स के साथ एक बड़े ओवर में तब्दील कर सकते हो उसको, और यही आप कोशिश रहेगी। Sweeps that hard again, but only a single is possible in that. Sensible batting that he's got a boundary in the first ball, and then a single has been taken down. So Sanjeev is batting really well. On the other side, Devnath is also changing the gears, coming back forward. That's a long on fielder will be there for you. Only a single is possible in that. The field is packed out there on the boundary, so he's not going to get that boundaries easily. But if you are having that proper placement, you can show that smartness, then you can get that boundaries. Just a good placement with good connection is required to get a boundary. Have to find a gap. You'll need that skill to bring the ball into the gaps, and otherwise you have that option to go for the singles and doubles. 8 runs have been taken down so far. 7 runs. Apologies for that. 2 more balls to go. That happens when you have got a boundary in the first ball. One more single has been taken down. And that's a smart batting. No risk at all in each and every shot. They are playing it grounded. It's away from the fielder. They are placing the balls and getting that runs on the board. East, but he's safe. The short third man fielder is right there. Only a single is possible. 9 runs in total. 4 a boundary to start with, and then 5 singles to end that over. 11 gone and 62 for 3. Now 59 from 44. 4 from 54 is required. Devnath got a proper connection in the first ball and got a boundary in the previous over. What is going to be his approach? I think he's going to waiting for the opportunity, and when that opportunity came, he's going to smash you off for the boundary by playing it grounded. He's not going to go for the lofted shot, just he's focusing on the timing, piercing the gap beautifully, and getting the runs for the team. Mit is bowling the second over of his spell. He's got 7 runs in the first. Sanjeev and Devanath, their partnership is increasing. They're building a good partnership here. A single has been stolen. Not taken, it's stolen. Kill that single this time. And the only motto of the batters is to get that single on every ball. We were discussing at one point of time that's the best way to go for. That that's the demand of the game as of now. So no need to play that risky shots. Pulls that hard, shuffles in the inside the crease, and the ball has been taken down. A long boundary is there, so you can easily get that doubles on every occasion if you are able to smash the ball hard, hit the gap. Can surely come back for the second. That's the way you should go, and they know what they are doing. You can have that a dot ball in each over. That's not the issue, but that approach is superb. Just trying to pierce the gap and trying to get a single on every ball. And they have got exceptional results so far. The single again, they are coming back for. And if they started going like that, then nobody can stop them. IIT Kanpur are in the search of that wicket there. 54 required from 49. They will try to get that game to the deep by placing the ball in the gap and by getting that singles on every ball. Then that's the beautiful way they're batting at the moment. Well gone. It's 68 for 3. IIT Kharagpur. Balls to start this over. It's got 9 runs in the first over because of that boundary. They have scored on the first ball of the over of Sunil. Down the ground. Just felt short. The fielder was right there at the long off. Got a good connection, but not enough to clear the boundary again. Only a single is possible, and he's inviting the batters to go for the lofted shot by having that flight on the deliveries. Focusing more on the flighted deliveries there. So the intention is clear from Sunil. He's going to plan up for taking the wicket. Because you also know that only the wicket is the savior at the moment. Went with a big shot there. The single has been taken, coming back to the second, and I think they will complete that easily. Coming back to the third as well. And that is also possible with that. 3 runs have been taken so far. And Sunil is not happy with that fielding. Just just have a look at his reaction. Each and every run matters from here on, and you have to stop that. Now he's really good at picking what the bowler is going to do, what the bowler is thinking. That's why he changed his approach. Only a single, even that was a flatted delivery. Don't want to take that risk now. It's always a good option to go with the singles when the run ball scenario is there. 48 from 44 required. Inside edge and the ball racing towards the boundary, but the fielder is right there at the square leg. Long chase for it. The fielder, the ball couldn't touch the boundary rope at the back. Hasn't got that connection, enough connection. Again, that couple of runs, they've added 3 runs more. He's a bit lucky with that, but runs came, and that's something he would cheer for. Able to pierce the gap, and 3 runs have been taken down in that. Now minimize the gap of the balls and the runs required. 45 from 43. That's the scenario. Almost almost a run a ball scenario. Easily placing the gap and getting that runs on the board. Again, that 8 runs came in this over. Holding on, it's 77 for 3. New bowler Chandan is coming in. They will be looking for a wicket, and the wickets are not falling. That's why it's going to be easy for the batters. Keep that momentum on by placing the balls in the gaps, and they are now aiming towards a victory as well, because not enough runs to chase on the board. Only a wicket can change a couple of things here. Smashed it right in the gap. The single has been taken down easy, and they will settle down with that. Both the batters are able to move on to their 20s. Wanted that partnership there, and able to build that good partnership. 43 required from 41 there. Let that in the gap again. Finds a fielder, but can they able to take that single? Yes, they have taken that. The game of quarterfinal, a must-win game for both the teams, and IIT Kharagpur, they are able to find that grip by having a good partnership here. That's what the necessity of the game, man. If you are able to get that runs on each and every ball, you can have that balls where you can have that what he's done. He lift the ball. They're in a good control there. 42 required from 33, from 39. Too much flight on off ball. Smashed towards the long off. And that's a good footwork to stop a couple of runs. Stop that 2 runs, but still getting a double. A beautiful placement again from Sanjeev. He exactly know where the fielder is there. So he smashed the ball hard. And a single more. Just a push and getting a single. Because the power play is over now, and that's the biggest advantage for the batters when you are chasing a low scoring total. Because then they can easily place the ball in the gap and score that singles and doubles. Too much flight on offer. That's a foot toss. The ball ran towards the boundary. Again, a good footwork to stop a boundary there. Brilliant work at the fielders at the back. Still 7 runs from the first over of Chandan. All thanks to the beautiful placement again and again. This time towards the onside. Just have a look at that. Brilliant sessions they were having before the match, I think, of the football. Having that good practice at the football before the game and bring you these results. 14 points, 84 for 3. Playing at 6, required run rate is of 6.15. So the things are under full control of IIT Kharagpur at the moment. 37 required from 36. That couple of wickets in a single over that can change the rhythm of the game now. They are settled out there, so they can easily place the ball in the gap and get that singles done. The job is almost done there. Just need a good touch at the final overs, the last 6 overs. Again a push and coming back for the single and got it easily, got it nicely. Just a sweet touch to the bat and got a single again. And that's the beauty. That's something you have to learn as a youngster if you're watching the game. That's how you rotate the strike on each and every ball. Because then you don't have that pressure on yourself. You're getting that in singles easily, but this time I think they have got the wicket. They have got it. The lot of appeal was there, but single has been taken down or he has to walk back. That's what we need to see. He's safe out there. He's safe out there. That single has been stolen, not taken. Just a gentle push and they ran for that. Surely received that single there. Partnership is not over yet. They were started celebration, so I thought it was a wicket, but that's not. They are able to complete that run. Sanjeev moves into the 30s now. They're not far behind. He's playing at 25 from 21. Just over the head of the umpire there. He was ready for that. A single has been taken down. That's going to put that pressure on the bowlers now because they are searching for the wickets and that wickets are missing at the moment because it's a good partnership they are building on and each and every ball they're just tapping the ball and running for the run and getting it easily. That's the last over of Pratik. They were searching for the wickets, so they brought him back. Ball the crucial over to get that wicket for the team, but that hasn't happened. Still, the hope is high as the last ball is coming up. Kept it quicker and that fuller length coming into the picture, and he's disappointed with that. He just wanted to place the ball, cut the ball hard. 15 gone. It's 89 for 3. IIT Kharagpur. आखिरी के 5 ओवर है यहाँ से और 32 रनों की जरूरत है, तो फिर यहाँ से आसान हो जाएगा इस चेस को हासिल करना। 89 पे 3 स्कोर है, 32 रनों की जरूरत। प्रति की स्पेल खत्म, वहां पे 2 विकेट उनके नाम। 4 ओवर में केवल 19 रन खर्च किए उन्होंने। अब सुनील को कहीं ना कहीं वो कंधों के ऊपर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लेनी पड़ेगी, वो विकेट चटकानी पड़ेगी, नहीं तो फिर यहाँ पे काम तमाम है। वो आसानी से क्वार्टर फाइनल्स से सेमीफाइनल्स में जा सकते हैं IIT खड़गपुर, विकेट नहीं गिरी तो। ये थोड़ा सा करीबी मामला और यहाँ पे उंगली उठी, दुर्घटना घटी। तो पहली सफलता मिल चुकी है सुनील के नाम, वो विकेटों का कॉलम भर दिया। इसी के बारे में चर्चा कर रहे थे क्योंकि विकेट चटकानी बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी थी। तो सुन ली शायद सुनील ने, तो आवाज पहुंच गई, पहली विकेट यहाँ पे उनके नाम। तो पहले खेल गए, बिल्कुल विकेटों के सामने पा गए संजीव। जाना होगा वापस पैविलियन, वो सही समय पे सफलता। क्या यहाँ से कहानी पलटेगी, ये आप देखने वाली बात है, क्योंकि चौथी विकेट का पतन हो चुका है। 5वीं विकेट का जोड़ दीजिए, क्योंकि काफी ज्यादा इंजुरी दिखी थी पहले समय में सुमन, उस वजह से वो मैदान को छोड़ के वापस गए। तो 5वीं विकेट आप मान सकते हो कि वो खेलने आएंगे नहीं मैदान पे। यहाँ से फंस सकता है मुकाबला, ऐसा मेरा मानना। 32 रनों की जरूरत है, 29 गेंदें बाकी। यहाँ पे थोड़ी सी उम्मीद जगी है फिर से एक बार IIT कानपुर की। जिस तरह से वो पार्टनरशिप बना रही थी उसके ऊपर सही समय पे आके रोक लगाई है सुनील ने। तो पहले ही गेंद पे वो अगर सफलता आती है तो फिर कॉन्फिडेंस आपका बहुत ज्यादा ऊंचा होता है उस ओवर में। नहीं बल्लेबाज सोहम स्ट्राइक पे। विकेट गिरी अभी अभी, तो आप एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हो डॉट परसेंटेज बढ़ सकते हैं। सिंगल निकालना चाहते, मिल जाएगा, ये अच्छी रणनीति, ये इसको चलते रखना पड़ेगा, वही कर रहे। नए बल्लेबाज की एक ही रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है और देवनाथ की भी, तो सिंगल्स के ऊपर ध्यान बस, और कुछ नहीं चाहिए इस मुकाबले को अपने नाम करने के लिए। विकेट बस बचा के रखे आपने, वही करने की कोशिश। पिछले बॉल पे सिंगल के लिए गए थे शायद, और वो प्लेस करना चाहते थे बॉल को, लेकिन थोड़ा सा पहले खेल बैठे, थोड़ा सा पहले कमिट कर दिया था। तो सिंगल आ जाएगा आसानी से, दूसरे के लिए भी आ जाएंगे शायद, उतना वक्त है। दूसरा चाहते मिल भी जाएगा आसानी से। अच्छी रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट्स, वो गैप पूरी तरह से अब भेज दिया है। 29 रन चाहिए 27 गेंदों में, एक आध विकेट और चाहिए सुनील को इसी ओवर में, तभी वो दबदबा बढ़ेगा। ये देखिए विकेट का पतन हो सकता था, थोड़ी सी आगे गिरी गेंद, आउटसाइड एज लगा था देवनाथ की। अगर यहाँ पे विकेट आ जाती तो फिर मुश्किलें डेफिनेटली बढ़ती। फिर से एक बार देखिए, बॉल लॉन्ग ऑफ की दिशा में खेलना चाहते हैं, लेकिन बॉल चली गई शॉर्ट थर्ड मैन की दिशा में। फील्डर तैनात था वहां पे, अच्छी पोजीशन में आए नहीं, ये तो विकेट हो सकती थी। ये जज किया नहीं कि कहां पे बॉल एग्जैक्टली आएगी। इस बार लंबा शॉट, 2 रन तो कम से कम मिल जाएंगे। थोड़ी जोखिम उठाई थी लेकिन खतरा नहीं। 5 रन अभी तक आ चुके हैं इस ओवर में, एक विकेट भी सुनील के नाम। 27 रनों की जरूरत, 25 गेंदें बाकी। ये सिंगल मिल जाएगा, थोड़े से फंबल, थोड़ी सी मिसफील्ड, और उस वजह से वो सिंगल चुरा लिया शायद। बिल्कुल 6 रन आए उस ओवर में। 16 के बाद 95 पे 4 IIT खड़गपुर। आखिरी के 4 ओवर्स, 26 रनों की जरूरत। Batting a good control, just try not to lose a wicket. That's the only thing they need to take care of. Rest of all is good. Misfield. The ball racing towards the boundary. I think he's gonna get that boundary. A slow touch and clears the boundary. That was again the gift for the batter. Was down the leg, just a full toss length, and he's not gonna miss that. But that should have been stopped. Don't have runs on the board, and that is gonna give. So that is gonna be the gift for the new batter. He's gonna enjoy that. He's happy, more than happy for that. That Devnath is on strike. He's got the first boundary on the first ball. Mayuk Das started off his spell with the boundary. There is very less chance of an error at this stage. 100 comes up on the board with that boundary. 21 required from 24 now. Oh, just away from the hands of the bowler. He stretched his arm, but hasn't got it. The single has been taken down there, and now the new batter is on strike. Has got a run on his name so far. He'll have to try to place a ball and just try to get a singles. Just try to keep more strike to Devnath, and he's gonna do the job. All he needs is a good amount of time. So the more you give the strike to him, better it's gonna be for Devnath. एक रन मिल जाएगी शायद आसानी से। बिल्कुल स्ट्राइक रोटेशन चलता रखा है, चाहे वो नया गेंदबाज नया बल्लेबाज हो चाहे पुराना। वो रणनीति साफ है, हर एक बॉल पे सिंगल निकालना। एक आध आपको मिल जाएगा नो बॉल, एक आध आपको मिल जाएगा फ्री गिफ्ट। उस वजह से कहीं ना कहीं पकड़ बना ली आप इस गेम में। विकेट चटकाने की कोशिश करनी पड़ेगी और विकेट चटकाने पड़ेंगे यहाँ पे। 4 गेंदों में 7 रन आ चुके।
एकदम सीधा
इस बार भी सिंगल मिल जाएगा, कोई खतरा उठाने की कोशिश नहीं है। ये अच्छी रणनीति। इसी के साथ अब 18 रन चाहिए, 20 गेंदे बाकी, 19 गेंदे बाकी है, माफ कीजिएगा। तो बिल्कुल यहाँ पे आगे बढ़ते हुए अपनी जीत की तरफ। सिंगल निकाल लिया है। अगले ओवर में स्ट्राइक अपने पास रखेंगे सोहम। 9 रन आए इस ओवर में। वो पहले चौका आया था, नो बॉल था वो, उसके बाद में और रन्स। तो 9 रन आए इस ओवर में, बड़ी ओवर ये भी। 17 के बाद 104 पे 4 स्कोर। सुनील की आखिरी ओवर उनके स्पेल की फ्लाइट दिया था, लेकिन आक्रामक रवैया अपने सोहम ने। ये गजब का शॉट है, पूरे 6 रन देके जाएगा। इसी के साथ अब जीत की तरफ अग्रसर। ये कमाल का शॉट लगाया अंडर प्रेशर। थोड़ी सी फ्लाइट नहीं थी, लेकिन क्या लाजवाब तरीके से बॉटम हैंड का इस्तेमाल किया। टीम की तरफ सीधा आसमान में गुम हो गया गेंद। फील्डर बने दर्शक। वो काम कर गया अपना सोहम। अद्भुत प्रदर्शन आईआईटी खड़गपुर का। ओ यहाँ पे बाल बाल बचे। उस सिंगल के लिए प्रयास था, वो प्लेसमेंट करना चाहते थे, एकदम छोटा सा फर्क था। वो गेंद लगी नहीं ऑफ स्टंप के ऊपर बस। क्लिक किया, रन्स मिलेंगे यहाँ पे भी। 2 रन तो कम से कम नहीं, यहाँ पे चौका लेके जाएगा। ये कमाल का शॉट है सोहम का, ये अद्भुत प्रदर्शन यहाँ पे। पहले मैक्सिमम, उसके बाद में यहाँ पे प्लेसमेंट, नजाकत। एग्जैक्टली पता था कि कहाँ पे फील्डर है, तो दिशा दिखाई, बस गाइड किया बॉल को बाउंड्री के बाद। और इसी के साथ यहाँ पे आप औपचारिकता बची है बस। बड़ा शॉट, हवा में है गेंद, और यहाँ पे विकेट। वो विकेट आखिरकार आ गई। बड़े शॉट के लिए गए जरूर थे, लेकिन फील्डर के हाथों में सीधा, लेकिन अपना काम कर गए। वो आशा पूरी तरह से खत्म हो चुकी है अब इस गेम में वापसी की। 7 रन चाहिए 13 गेंदों में। विकेट जरूर अपने नाम किया, लेकिन बहुत देर हो गए, बहुत देर कर दी। एक और बड़ा शॉट लगाना चाहते थे इस इनिंग्स को, मैच को जल्दी खत्म करना चाहते थे सोहम, लेकिन वो होगा नहीं अब। एक और सफलता मिली है जरूर सुनील के नाम, लेकिन वो गेम हाथों से निकल चुका है अब। प्रवीण आखिरी बॉल खेलना चाहेंगे इस ओवर में। 31 रन दे चुके हैं, लेकिन 2 सफलता उनके नाम, सुनील के नाम। और ये आखिरी गेंद उनके स्पेल की। ये भी करीबी मामला है, ये भी चलना होगा वापस, ये भी चलना होगा वापस। 2 बैक टू बैक विकेट्स के साथ ओवर की समाप्ति। 7 चाहिए 12 गेंदों में। ये बिल्कुल नीचे रही, कोई यहाँ पे संदेह नहीं अंपायर के मन में। बिल्कुल विकेटों के सामने खड़े थे, और बैटर को भी पता था ये। एक और विकेट का पता नहीं, एक और सफलता। 7 रन 12 गेंदे। देवनाथ रहेंगे स्ट्राइक पे।
अरे सुनील भी अपना आदमी है, टेंशन मत लीजिए। सुनील ने कंफर्म कर दिया अपना आदमी है।
छठी विकेट का पतन हो चुका है अजय, बस इनको सिंगल्स डबल के साथ खेलना पड़ेगा। देवनाथ रहेंगे स्ट्राइक पे। क्या देवनाथ की विकेट यहाँ पे आ पाएगी? अगर देवनाथ की आ जाएगी तो फंस सकता है मुकाबला, लेकिन कोई जोखिम उठाना नहीं चाहेंगे इस बार। सिंगल तो आसानी से मिल जाएगा, थोड़ा सा बॉल उछला उस वजह से रोक नहीं पाए। 2 रन मिल जाएंगे आसानी से और यही चाहिए इस वक्त। बिल्कुल जानते कि क्या करने की जरूरत है। वो काम कर गए। सोहम अपना बड़े शॉट खेल के 10 रन आसानी से प्राप्त कर गए। अब सिंगल्स के साथ डबल्स के साथ आगे बढ़ के बस मुकाबला अपने नाम कीजिए, यही करने की जरूरत है देवनाथ, यही करते हुए। काफी विड्थ मिली, आसानी से वो सिंगल मिल जाएगा। उतना भरोसा आप कर सकते हो दूसरे बैटर पे, नए बैटर पे कि आपको वो स्ट्राइक दे दे, और वही समझाते हुए बिल्कुल रिस्की शॉट ना खेले, बस डटे रहने की कोशिश करे। 10 गेंदें बाकी है, कोई यहाँ पे खतरा उठाने की जरूरत नहीं है। 4 रनों की जरूरत। एक रन तो मिल जाएगा। जोर से प्रहार करने की कोशिश। अब 3 रन चाहिए, 9 गेंदें बाकी। जीत की तरफ बढ़ते हुए एक कदम और बढ़ाया है। Led with a straight bat. Again, a single has been taken down. 2 more required. 8 more balls are there. So it's all the formalities. Just 2 runs away from getting a spot in the semi-finals. Cuts that hard. Surely gonna get a single. Coming back for the second, and here comes. No, they have to wait for that again. Oh, completes that, and that's a clinical victory. That's a clinical victory for IIT Kharagpur there. Boundary to end that innings, boundary to end that match, and with that, they've got a spot in the semi-finals now. Kanpur fought really well, but fell few runs short in the first innings, and then IIT Kharagpur came. They conquered, and they are able to grab that spot in the semi-finals there. Well, that's it from this game. We'll have that one more quarterfinal game starting off at 1 p.m. mostly. So don't forget to catch that. And also you can catch all the live action. The one more quarterfinal is going on between Hyderabad and Bilai. So you can catch that action too. Just subscribe IIT Sports Meet on YouTube and you're good to go. You'll have that all the notifications. With the first semi-finalists we have got here, IIT Kharagpur having that amazing performance, and they clinched to the victory to secure a spot in the semi-finals. Thank you for joining in this game. We'll see you in some other. But that's it from this game as of now.